attack speed on his E slime.
All right, we're back.
Well,
Oh,
Sorry.
Wow. Thanks for warning.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
We're back.
They
Sorry
were
about
over
that, everyone.
whispering in the corner of the table.
They were whispering to each other.
So you're trying to tell sweet secrets to the table.
Connor's a lewd dude.
Oh, but yeah, that's how you solve the fan puzzle. Or the windmill puzzle. You get the fan, you go back, you get the sticker, and you place it there.
All right.
You can buy more thing items because there's only one thing item that's out in the open. You find that, and then it's gone.
Okay. But after you use it,
After you
becomes
use it,
available.
After you use it, the sticker's just gone. You peeled it out of your book. What do you do now? How are you even supposed to know that the Goomba is weak against that? You can go back to the shop, and then a little secret shop opens, and you buy thing items, and that's where all of the coins come from.
Sure.
Or go to. Because by the end of the first chapter, I had 1,300 coins.
Yeah.
Because the world is so vast in stickers, I don't need to buy basic stickers. But the fan costs 200 coins or something.
Dude, so basic.
It's just it makes it feel not as special, and it's just
having a sticker that's in its own class and it needs a secret shop, that seems pretty special to me.
But then the game being by the way, you should get that.
Yeah, if you don't beat it with the fan, Kirsty's just there's a faster way to do this, you know?
I do think that's kind of weird. I think it would have been better if Kirsty just never told you.
I think it would have been better if Kirsty just never talked.
Oh,
Shots are
Wow.
being fired right now.
dang.
Kirsty is you took Navi and Fee and mixed them together. She's openly sarcastic. At least Fee is
He's not sarcastic,
Yes,
please.
Fee is.
Fee is super
Fee is
sarcastic.
the best.
I wouldn't
There's
say
a-
she's the best, but
There's a 99% chance Zelda is in there. Really? Thank you. I love you so much.
But
She
yeah,
just sounds
Kirsty
like
is just openly mean and sarcastic and just
Kirsty
she's
is
just
a
beautiful.
crown.
Kirsty is she's
Could
she's
they-
kin to the royal stickers.
Could we remod this game and make Kirsty a kappa, a floating kappa? It's just always there.
I guess I don't know. I basically said all of the things that I didn't like about the game. I like its art style. I like that it's in 3D, but that's to be expected because the 3DS. I like its humor. It's pretty much humorous the entire time through. The game jokes about itself, and it's there's nothing that's
So
ever
the game knows it's bad.
We're
That's
so
what you're
bad.
telling
you remember how I said it knows its audience, Super Paper Mario knew its audience because
Yes.
of how dark it was. This one jokes about everything. The second to final fight is against Kamek, and she has this spell, and it turns all of your stickers.
She?
Kamek's a dude.
Kamek?
Yeah, Kamek's a dude. Kami Koopa's the girl.
Oh, I thought you said Kamek.
I thought
I did say Kamek.
I
And then you
thought
said she.
Yeah, you did say
Oh,
she.
I'm sorry. He.
Wow.
Wow, I'm so bad.
I was just a little confused.
Yeah, Kamek turns all of your stickers into. Here, come here. I'll show you. Look at the box art. Do you see that?
I
Do you know what that is?
I
Can you
mean,
make out what that is?
What is it?
I can make out, but I'm not sure if I
Um,
can make out with
Is that a
that.
Sandal?
flip-flop?
She turns all of your stickers into flip flops.
That sounds awesome.
And it's
Oh,
so hilarious.
I see it.
It's funny, but it's it's the second to last battle. It's why is this happening now? I don't.
So,
So it's not that it's
What's
making fun of
the
itself, it's just that it does
point?
something goofy. Is that it?
The entire game's really goofy, and like I said, I like its humor. It's just weird that the entire game is like that.
I mean, it seems like a children's game. I don't see any problem with it being goofy.
I mean, Super Paper Mario was dark.
I mean,
Paper Mario
maybe if you
1000
thought
Year
about
Door.
it. You said they killed people and sent them to
To
the
the
underwear.
underwear.
But from a kid's perspective, they just got, KO'd. They got game over. They got sent to the underwear. It
That is
wasn't
what it's called.
killing.
Is game over. But it's
That
just
doesn't sound dark at all.
have you ever been in someone's underwear?
That's, I mean,
Have you ever been in Reggie's underwear?
no.
Probably pretty dark in there.
I feel like you're talking it up to be more dark than what it really is.
just play it. That's all I'm saying. It feels that way. It feels like it knows its audience. And Paper Mario Sticker Star delegates the audience to being children. And it's just like, maybe you're right, but maybe there are other people who play it.
I don't like how it feels like another Mario game with the overworld where you select different levels and everything and progress. that
Yeah,
way.
when I saw that on the wiki, I was like, that's
Like,
really weird.
Paper
Yeah.
Mario is like notorious for like having the entire world connected through hub.
Can we move on to what we want for the next game?
I'd be fine with that because I've spilled all I can about this game.
I know you've poured your heart out. We see your guts on the table right now.
I see your heart.
I mean, I don't know how I'm talking.
Dude, now that your heart's out of your body, you're invincible.
Or dead.
No, he's invincible.
T-
Or
I mean,
A
if
boss
you're
in
dead,
Paper
you can't
Mario.
die, right?
Dude,
A boss in Paper Mario, Tubba Blubba.
Whoa.
His heart, Bowser removes his heart,
He
and that
becomes
makes him
invincible.
invincible. I don't know why it works, but you literally cannot damage him.
that's the coolest power ever.
Okay,
Like, he's
next
big.
game.
There's not a next game, but we
I
can
want
give
that.
our friggin' predictions for the
I
next
hope
one.
it's not bad because I don't know
They
anything about Paper
need to
Mario.
return back to like Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, dude.
And have. Why are you shaking
What?
your head?
He's just
Oh,
messing
you're
with his
messing
hair.
With your hair. Okay.
You do it at like
gosh.
the
Oh, sorry.
weirdest times.
The-
And plus, you don't do it enough. You just do a little bitty nod, a little bit shake, makes us think you're disagreeing.
No, if I was disagreeing, I'd say it.
Go for it, go.
Cause like, fucking
I
tell
think
you.
it needs to maintain the battle system it's had in the first two games because it's experimented with that in the latter two. And it needs to go back to the same, like, how you have a hub in the center of the world or whatever, that you go out from there and have, like, almost a sandbox kind of feel again to it.
I would say so.
It needs those elements back in because that's what it made it a Paper Mario game.
That's what
to
made it
begin with.
feel that way. Like that's the Paper
that
Mario
was
feel.
different. Yeah.
Do you think they'll go back to the Paper Mario now that they have like the Mario and Luigi games fleshed out as its own little franchise? And they
Yeah.
basically play the same
I'm
as the
kind of
older
surprised
Paper
there wasn't
Mario.
like a Paper Luigi game released during the year of Luigi.
That would have been
It would just go
hilarious.
through his adventures that happened during Thousand Year Door.
That would be great.
I looked at that story. It's pretty much, it's great.
It's amazing.
He goes to the Waffle Kingdom to save Princess Eclair from the Chestnut King.
That sounds awesome!
It's pretty great.
Princess Eclair from
Princess
the
Eclair
Chestnut King.
From the Chestnut King.
You know he was eating
Oh.
out when he
He was eating out.
Yeah. He's at like Waffle
Like-
House or something, man.
Oh. Yeah.
You didn't get the
Whoa.
joke. I thought that's what you were going for.
I thought that's what you were. Gibson, what do you think they need
Yeah,
for the next
Gibson, your
game?
turn.
You are all so awful.
Oh my god, that was perfect.
I think for
It's
the
like, I
next
don't know
game,
what that's with Eclairs.
I really don't think they need to fall back on the Paper Mario series because they already have a spiritual successor, but they could maybe go back to the art style, but there's not much to do with it. I wouldn't really want to see a Super Paper Mario where they mix 2D and 3D. That just kind of felt like a one-time sort of deal, like you're just done with it. But they could make an origami game. That'd be pretty neat.
That's just Paper Mario.
Well, I
Dude,
mean, if you
origami
consider-
is
oh,
just
man.
paper,
Maybe
by
if
the
you
way.
consider paper planes to be really high level origami. Wow.
Dang, man. They could just
They could have, like-
incorporate origami into Paper Mario. They don't have to make Origami Mario.
It doesn't
It's
have to
the
be
Paper
good.
Mario origami style.
What you're saying is exactly what I mean. I never meant like origami Mario. I meant like incorporate
Elements
origami
like
into
that.
Mario.
I see what you're saying.
I think it's a neat idea that
That
they
would be
haven't
pretty
explored
cool.
yet. Maybe you could have origami enemies.
What if they
You,
have
you
explored
got that
that? You just
Goomba,
don't
and then he
know.
folds up into a swan.
I mean,
And then
like-
you gotta fight it and then store your leftovers in it.
What?
Gotta be able to do like a
Oh
little
yeah,
salad.
they do that. I forgot.
Yeah, doo-doo.
Shut up.
But yeah, I think that's a
You
really
said
interesting idea that they could explore.
Yeah, that is.
But
I'd
after
like
that-
to see that. I want those two mechanics I said back in.
Uh,
Like both of them, not one or the other.
Connor.
Hmm? I don't know jack about these games. I hope it's not bad.
Dude, you should play the original.
You should play the original and you should play Sticker Star and then tell me what you think because
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I have Sticker Star.
Do you have the original?
I have the original.
Oh.
Connor,
Connor's
you're
like,
like
"Dang
you're
it."
saying that expecting a no.
The only one I
It's
don't
like-
have is Super Paper Mario because I sold it after I was done with it. I do that too many times.
In chat, Seaton Keys is saying, wait, so basically Gibson's saying turn Paper Mario into regular Mario Because
we're-
origami is just 3D paper,
Well, paper's already 3D.
technically.
I mean,
it is. Oh my goodness.
I mean, you could have 2D origami. It's a matter of perspective, the way you're
Yeah.
looking at it.
I'd be okay if you could like change the camera view like you can in
Super
Super
Mario?
Paper Mario.
Yeah.
And see like if you change something to a swan, let's just keep with that, and you can see like the wings kind of sticking out, and you get more of like a 3D perspective on it.
Yeah.
But it's still flat technically. It's just where it's flat is
Yeah.
changed.
I guess so.
I think you could use the buddy system where instead of finding like a Koopa, then finding a Goomba, and then finding like a Bomb to help you out.
By the way,
you
those
could
first
have-
two were swapped.
Huh?
Nothing. I said the first two were swapped.
No, so I was going in order. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
But you could have like
Crunchers.
one big buddy that was like craftable, and as you learned more different origami techniques, you could get to an area where there's a gap, and your buddy turns into a swan or a crane, and he is able to like fly you across the gap. Or
Or you
And
could
you-
turn into a swan.
Yeah.
Fold yourself up.
there are
He's just like, let me just take my foot
There are-
and bend it into my knee.
It's
and
definitely
fold it back
possible.
over my head.
It's just
and
like,
I'm a plane now.
yeah, I was gonna say like Mario's become a plane.
Yeah.
One of his original buddies was Parakarry. He could
Was he
fly.
a boat?
No, but he could fly. Well, wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
there
Mario.
was-
Paper Mario was a boat.
there
Dang
was a
it.
bow.
In Thousand Year Door.
In fact, the boat
Actually,
and plane were the only things that you could transform into.
He can transform into a train.
how much? I guess this is off-stream talk, but how much? Well, we're at the end. How much of Thousand Year Door did you play with Griffin?
About 0.
Really? You should play Thousand Year Door instead. Play the pinnacle of it, and then play the thing that's not the pinnacle.
I
Yeah.
100% understand what you mean by that.
Thousand
Matt-
Year Door, and then play Sticker Star.
Matt hates Sticker
Oh.
Star, but I was thoroughly unconvinced at how it was a bad game.
Look, dude, I'm just saying.
He just said his opinion. You're like, your opinion's wrong.
I'm just saying, just play it. Maybe you'll see what I mean. Maybe. It's everything just kind of feels boring after a while. Like everything's what I want in a new Paper Mario game. I do want them to go back to something like original and Thousand Year Door, while adding new elements, but like keep the same system. I don't think you have to break system. I don't think you have to have consumable ammo or changing perspectives. You don't have to have anything like that.
I mean, what about innovation?
I'm fine with innovation.
Are we? Because
but like,
you want the same enemies to come back over and over.
that's a pretty good point.
Hey man, theming is important too, you know.
Theming is fine.
You can have innovation past bosses.
I mean, like,
Yeah, and you can have innovation including bosses too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying innovation doesn't have to be in 100% of the aspects of
No,
your
but like
game.
everything you say is like contradictory to what you said right then.
Not true.
Everything you said is like, but it's the same as before. Everything else has done it. But I want some innovation.
are we?
Where's the new stuff?
I'm good. I have nothing left to say about Paper Mario. Oh wait, no, except for
He just lied to you.
I just lied to you.
You said you had nothing left to say. and you're
I'm
like,
sorry,
Oh, wait.
guys.
Wow.
It was about something Gibson said. Gibson, you said it was like a spiritual successor or something, Mario and Luigi series. Not technically.
It plays pretty similarly though.
They do play similarly, but there are a lot of different elements that just like
You
change
can-
how the game is played a lot.
You can add, like, when you say a lot, what do you mean when you say a lot?
Puzzles are played differently, like the bros items and or the bros attacks, especially in the first game.
How would
Superstar
you
Saga.
say the bro attacks are different from flower power moves?
The bro attacks are different because of like the timing and stuff. Like you know
The
how
quick
they have
time?
the quick time events or whatever.
Yeah?
The quick time events in Superstar Saga were just like they were there and they were similar to some of the special attacks that you got in Paper Mario, but you remember how I was complaining about with like the special moves
Wow, what a complainer.
and Sticker Star not giving you any of the actions to
Sure.
show you? It's the same thing. Like the actions aren't shown on screen of like what you have to do except for like the first time. They show it to you the first time,
And
like
then
the
it's
bros
supposed to
attacks.
remember it.
Yeah. Or you
Okay.
can be a little pleb and put it on.
Oh.
Like there are difficulties for the bro attacks in Superstar Saga, where it's just like beginner, and they have the buttons on screen at all times, and they slow down the attack, but it does less damage. So there's a trade up.
Right.
That changes how it's played drastically. Because, or you could put it on expert, and it goes at full speed, and you have to memorize the button combinations, and it does a ton of damage.
The
It's
function
just-
sounds the same though.
Why?
It's still a quick time event. Even if you add different mechanics to it, it's still a quick time.
I guess so. I just think that they're not like. I guess spiritual successor is a decent.
I mean, that's
Thing to
what
call
the
it,
term. That's why it was there. It's
Yeah,
similar.
it's just like I don't know. Whenever that I hear that, it's just like they're different games. You can call them successors, but it's just like keep your Mario and Luigi out of my Paper Mario.
But that's why it's Spirit.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's all I really want. I would want a Paper Mario game with similar stuff from the originals.
How would you make a new Paper Mario game feel different from the Mario and Luigi games?
Different? Oh man, what happened?
Just keep talking.
I
No.
can't talk and read at the same time. I'm
Don't worry
not a
about
multitasker.
Just talk.
I'll read after. I'll
It's
read
not
after
related.
stream. Okay. How would you make them feel different? I mean, they already feel pretty different for me. I mean, they're at different perspectives. Like one's top down, overworld. The other
Right.
one's
How would you make the combat feel different? If you wanted to add more depth to the Paper Mario style without making it a clone of the Mario and Luigi style?
And like I said, I think they already played pretty differently. Like in Mario and Luigi, if your partner quote unquote dies, you're done. Like it's very hard to recover from that unless you have a ton of 1-up shrooms, which they don't usually sell and they don't usually just hand out to you through the gameplay. So it's important to keep your partner alive. While in Paper Mario, you just swap them out. It doesn't matter. Like it's just like someone dies. Oh, okay, I'll just use someone else, and
Okay.
it's okay. I don't know. It's the theming in Mario and Luigi games feel infinitely different to me from Paper Mario.
I mean, like story elements?
I mean like story elements, like dialogue elements and stuff.
Okay, so they're not goofy?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what the theme is. In Superstar Saga, the main villain's name was Cacletta, and the henchman's name, the main henchman, was Fawful, and that game's theme, was laughter. Everything about the game was like centered around laughter,
Yeah.
so it had to be goofy in order to play that up.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. This is something. I'm done. Okay. Someone said on keys just got timed out.
Ah!
What for?
He talked trash about the Oracle series. I
He didn't
think.
talk
You
trash.
didn't talk trash. What
He was
happened?
just like, I just didn't like it, man. And Gavin's just like, fuck you, boo.
I mean, I don't adore them, but they're good. I'll say that.
I brought the messages back up on my screen.
And then I
Wait.
saw why I didn't know it was from the Oracle series. I didn't like those. Whoa. I tried. I just couldn't do it.
How
And
did you
then-
bring them back?
You just click on the message. You click on message
Wait,
deleted.
do moderators have that power?
Oh.
Everybody has that power.
No.
Yes. If someone gets banned in a stream, you can just click the message deleted thing and it comes back up.
I see.
All right, I'm done.
Stream over.
All right.
I'm fine.
You want to pimp your channel or anything?
Pimp my channel.
Yeah.
Pimp my
I won't
ride.
I won't be streaming for a while.
I might be streaming soon, maybe, possibly.
Orion the Sexy is streaming sometime, maybe.
Probably not soon, but
Not
I'm
maybe.
gonna try to start streaming the Oracle series.
Oh
Oh,
shoot!
damn.
Yo! When is that?
Win.
I have the emulators and the ROMs and everything. I have a controller for it. I'm just trying to figure out like good times because we have band camp next week,
We do have mechanics.
and I'm getting ready for training for ROTC. So
School's gonna make this infinitely hard.
yeah, but
Maybe.
we'll be fine.
Yeah. This has been A Table for Four. Thank you for watching. I'm Matthew.
I'm Connor.
Gibson.
You want to repeat that?
No, I think that was pretty interesting.
And I'm Gavin.